Hey guys, if you're still tuning in, I'm sorry, my my phone died. So I was right in the middle of a class. That is embarrassing. But I'm back and we are almost done with our lesson. So if you're still there and you're ready for part 2 of today's lesson, here it is. I'm ready to show it to you. Again, I'm really sorry about that. I had technical difficulties. I'd like to say that I had technical difficulties, but the truth is I'm a big dope and I didn't plug my phone in out in the driveway. So anyway, back to it. We were talking today about lunging. We were using lunging in sparring. And before I cut off, I talked about lunging backward. Now you lunge backward to get somebody to kind of step. Lunging backward is like a neutral thing. You can do it. It's almost like jumping, right? But except you want to stay low. You lunge backward to try to draw the other person in. Right when they draw, that's towards you. That's when you attack them. Okay. Now, alternatively, you can feint somebody. You can bounce towards them. You can kind of lunge towards them and lean in. But you're not actually attacking. But you're trying to give the impression that that is what's coming. And so you lean in. You do this feint. They attack. But since you didn't actually mount a real attack, you're able to bounce out of the way. And that's when you're able to really nail people. Is when you slip out of the way of their kick. So let's try to go through that one more time. That was the last thing I had to say to you, and I just didn't quite get to finish talking about it. We never did our closing ceremony either. So let me stand up and show it to you a couple of times, and then I want you guys to practice it on the target. So I'm going to angle this just a little bit this way. You're seeing a different angle because I'm plugged into my outdoor outlet right now. All right, so here we go. We talked about getting into our sparring stance. I've kind of widened my base. It's not wise to be too wide, and it's not good to be too narrow. Like you want to be maybe about shoulder width apart, or maybe a little bit more. And I'm bouncing. I'm keeping my body turned sideways. If I want the guy to attack me, I'll feint. I'll lunge forward and I'll kind of lean in this way. And once I get here, I'm heavy on my front foot. It's really easy for me to snap back. And after I snap back, it's just also easy for me to kick. So that's kind of like the syntax. If I'm trying to draw the other guy into kicking, lunge forward, all right, forward, back, boom, and then kick, like that. All right, watch it one more time. Okay, forward, that person kicks. I lunge backward to slip their kick. After I slip, I attack. Going back to what we talked about at first, if I lunge backward, if I take a little backward step, and that person draws closer to me, kind of similar. It creates an opportunity for me to throw my attack. So while backward step, I'll lunge backward, 1, boom, and then 2, right there. So as you practice on the targets, you don't have to do really complex combinations. You don't have to do like spinning, jumping roundhouse kicks or flying hook kicks. You don't have to do that stuff. Be a little bit more subtle in your approach and work on your backward and your forward lunge as you drill. Okay, lunge backward to get the guy to step in. Okay, and then attack him as soon as his foot goes down. Lunge forward to get the other guy to kick. When they kick, you know they're going to kick. You slip and then you counter them right then. And practice that on the pads. Also, don't forget about the agility drill that we did. We incorporated our karaoke step. Set up a space in your driveway or your yard. Karaoke one direction, run backwards, karaoke back. Okay, and do that several times. And if you guys keep training, I'm telling you, once we get back, you are going to be just so sharp. There will be some kids that maybe took this time off, some adults that took this time off, but the students who worked through this period that were kind of kicked out of the studio, you know, they're gonna really reap the benefits. All right, time to have our closing ceremony. You guys did a good job today, and I promise tomorrow no more technical difficulties. I'll prepare the extension cord. All right, everyone, stand up and attention. Chariot, feet together, toes together, face toward the American flag. And bow. Let's face each other. We'll bow again. All right, class is dismissed. Good job, guys. Nice work today. See you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m.